So apparently, YouTube is broken at the moment. Hey, Steven. So we are going to try and switch to Instagram Live. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Hopefully everybody can stumble their way over here. We're getting a few of you. But we're going to try and do it from here. It's going to make some of the ways we do things a little different. Maybe we can try out some Instagram duos in a moment. But we still want to hear that Devo that... Yep. We still want to hear that Devo that Elijah was going to share. So I'm going to turn it over to him in just a second. Thank you guys for all switching over here. We kept trying, and YouTube is being weird. Like, you can watch videos on YouTube, but you can't upload or do live feeds. So we kept trying, kept crashing, kept telling us there's a problem, try again later. So glad you guys are finding us. I'm going to prop this up and hand it over to Elijah. So here we go.
Hey. I don't know what part I left off on or what got, so I'll just start over.
Yeah, just start.
This is a passage in the Old Testament, 2 Chronicles chapter 20. So if you have your Bible or whatever you want to follow along. So what's happening here is Jehoshaphat is the king of Judah. And what's happening is there's an attack that's about to happen. There's their land is about to have an attack occur. And this is Judah. This is the Jehoshaphat's response and how he leads people in response to this craziness that's happening, right? And it's kind of, and then so I'm going to read through it, and then we'll talk about what's cool about it and how it kind of applies to us in our current situation. And so I'll just start with verse 2. 2 Chronicles chapter 20, verses 2 through 12. Then some came and reported Jehoshaphat, saying, "A great multitude is coming against you from beyond the sea, out of Aram, and behold, they are in Hazazontamar." I don't have that word. That is En-Gedi. Jehoshaphat was afraid and turned his attention to seek the Lord and proclaimed a fast throughout all of Judah. So Judah gathered together to seek help from the Lord, and even came from all the cities of Judah to seek the Lord. Then Jehoshaphat stood in the assembly of Judah and Jerusalem in the house of the Lord before the new court, and he said, "O Lord, the God of our fathers, are you not God in the heavens? Are you not ruler over all the kingdoms of the nations? Power and might are in your hands, so no one can stand against you. Did you not, O our God, drive out the inhabitants of this land before your people, Israel, and give it to the descendants of Abraham your friend forever? They have lived in it and have built you a sanctuary there for your name, saying, should evil come upon us, the sword or judgment or pestilence or famine, we will stand before this house and before you, for your name is in this house, and cry to you in our distress, and you will hear and deliver us. Now behold, the sons of Ammon and Moab and Mount Seir, whom you did not let Israel invade when they came out of the land of Egypt. They turned aside from them and did not destroy them. See how they are rewarding us by coming to drive us out from your possession, which you have given us as an inheritance. O our God, will you not judge them? For we are powerless before this great multitude who are coming against us, nor do we know what to do, but our eyes are on you." So this is just a really cool, there's a cool scene here, right? So King Jehoshaphat, who's leading this tribe of Judah, finds out this horrible, crazy, huge attack is about to happen, and they know that there is no way they can stop it. They don't have the resources, the people. They know that there's something to do, and Jehoshaphat is afraid, right? So like, it's not like Jehoshaphat's like, I'm not scared, like I'll be fine. Like it says Jehoshaphat was afraid, right? And turned his attention to seek the Lord, and then proclaimed a fast. So a fast, for those who don't know, is intentionally giving up something to focus on God, right? So in this case, they're usually talking about fasting from food. And so he said, hey, we as a nation, as a tribe, we're going to not eat, right? And just focus on the Lord and what He wants for us. Which I think is crazy cool to think about. Like, how many of us respond that way? How many of us think, oh, okay, things are going poorly, I guess I'll stop eating and think about God for a little bit, right? Like, we tend to try to turn to other things, such as food or whatever, to comfort us, right? But they're recognizing that these things don't comfort us in troubles. And then Jehoshaphat leads the entire nation in a prayer, which is just incredible. And the first thing he says is, "O Lord, the God of our fathers, are you not God in the heavens? And are you not ruler over all the kingdoms and of the nations? Power and might are in your hand so that no one can stand against you." So the first thing he recognizes is who God is, right? He's like, God is huge. God, you are so big. Like, because how often do we need to remind ourselves of that? Because we forget it, right? We tend to forget how big God is. And so when we have things that seem to be overtaking this world, like coronavirus, like, it's like, God's still bigger than this, right? Like, God is still bigger. And then the second thing he says, "Did you not, O our God, drive out the inhabitants of this land before your people Israel and give it to the descendants of Abraham, your friend forever?" So what he's saying is, did you not rescue us before, right? Like, what Jehoshaphat is doing is he's saying, God, you were big, but you've also been faithful and you've delivered us before. You've saved us before, and we expect you to do it again, right? Like, I think far too often in my life, I will look and be like, God, you're not going to do anything. But why do I think that? When God has delivered, when God has rescued me, right, so many times before. And then he keeps going, and then the last thing, which I love, verse 12, he says, we are powerless, right? Like, we have nothing. We have no way to stop. We are powerless against this multitude who is coming, nor do we know what to do, but our eyes are on you. And this is actually regarded as one of the best prayers in the Old Testament. And so immediately what I think of when I read this is I think of Jesus' prayer in the garden before he's about to get crucified. And he's like, God, if I can do this any other way, if I could save the world any other way, please let it happen. But if not, I'll do it, but I'll do it your way, right? Like, whatever you decide, right? So it's basically this idea of, man, I don't want to do this. I don't want this to happen. But at the end of the day, like, we're going to trust you that you know what you're doing. And so that's what Jehoshaphat is doing. He's saying, we do not know what to do, but our eyes are on you, right? And so, like, that's something that, like, my mom and I were talking about yesterday. She called me, and we were just talking about, man, what is God doing, right? Like, I think it's easier for us to focus on negatives. Man, I can't go do this. I can't see my friends. I can't, But, like, let's focus on what we can do, right? Like, we have so much extra time to do what? To pray, to think about, to, like, really think about what God is doing in our lives, right? We get a chance to slow down and just focus on that, And so I just think that that's our mindset. Our mindset should be, God, we don't know what to do right now, but our eyes are on you. And, like, is there a book that you've been wanting me to read? Is there a song you've been wanting me to learn how to play? Like, what is it? How can I use this time to glorify you? And so, yeah, that's pretty much what I got. I hope this meant something to you. So, cool beans. What's next?
Stephen and Trevor both said amen. So they're with you.
Hallelujah. Bless.
Sweet.
Thanks, guys.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Elijah. Let's pray for a moment, and then we'll try and have some fun. We're kind of scrambling on our end to shift gears and use the different video format. But let's pray. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for everyone that's tuning in. Thank you for Elijah and what he shared with us. And God, we just ask that you would help us to use this time well, that we would use it to honor you and to give glory to you. In your name, amen. Hey, so in just a moment, we're going to have Elijah and Melissa, Elijah do some cooking. But before we do that, I want to try to do a quick game. And so we're going to have to, it's going to be a little challenging. Melissa, I have the answers right over here for you, so you can follow along that way and be one screen ahead. But
I like when I get the answers. It's nice.
There we go. So we're going to play a little game, and I think what we'll do is it's going to be a little chaotic. So Melissa's going to have to be dialed in fast to try and spot the first person to chat, because it's a little harder to see on Instagram Live. But basically, on Word Ninja, we put a word on the screen. This is the example. So don't bother trying to chime in. And all we do is remove one letter. And the first person that can figure out what the word is correctly gets a point. First person to 2 points we'll send some candy to. So, for example, it would normally start off with the word with tiny letters. If nobody's getting it right away, then we would add a hint. So, for example, the S, which then maybe somebody might figure out, oh, it's Mississippi.
Jim Doyle.
Nice job, Jim. Attaboy, Jim.
Jimmy Doyle got it already.
No, wrote S though. So he was guessing the letter, but you want to spell out the word.
Yeah,
you
sorry.
want the word.
Yeah.
And as you notice, we pull out a letter, but there might be multiple of that one letter. Got it? I think we got it.
Cool.
Would we actually send Jim candy if he won, though? Like, he hasn't been a student for so long, and even when he was a student, he was kind of a punk. So.
He's my kid's godfather, so yes, he gets candy.
He also likes Arrested Development, and that deserves
on your
candy.
Side. Elijah's on your side. I'm a little... All right, so first word, B-A-V-R. Any guesses? Do we have any guesses coming through? I'm going to give you another second or two, and then we will add a hint.
Remember, there's a lag. So.
Yep, there's a little bit of a lag.
Oh, yep.
Oh, who got it?
Anastasia Beaver. Nice
Anastasia
job.
got the. She got it without the hint. So Anastasia has a point.
All right.
Let's go to the next word. Are you ready? Super intense. I have to like stand super close to the TV to make sure I stay in the camera. This vertical video drives me crazy. All right. This is kind of an easy one.
Yeah.
I feel like this is easy. If I have to give a hint, I'm going to be a little offended.
Oh,
Anastasia!
Oh my gosh! She is so good!
Anastasia is a word ninja. All right, so we're going to send Anastasia a sticker with Elijah's face on it and a box of Sour Patch Kids.
Woo!
All right, so let's see if we can get a couple more winners here. We got a stack of candy and stickers. So Anastasia's already won. I mean, maybe she still chimes in just to show off, but we're going to find some more winners. So, cucumber, there it was. Laser pointer, no, laser pointer doesn't work. Ooh, this one's a little tricky. What could this be? What could this be? You got an M, you got an S, you got an E.
Teddy got moved.
Teddy got it.
Teddy already got it. I'm impressed. Moose. There it is. Wow, this game is actually kind of working better in this format than I thought it was. All right, let's see if somebody else is going to beat Keddy to 2 points or if Keddy's going to sweep this away Anastasia.
No, you did not, Steven. You did not get it first.
P-A-L-E. What could this be? What word could this become with one letter added?
The thing is it's already a word.
I know, right? It's going to get a little harder. We're not just giving them all away.
Right.
All right? So,
Nobody is right so far.
Nobody is right so far. Should we get a hint in there?
No, let's see.
That's because you're not the one standing awkwardly in front of the camera.
Pineapple, Noah? Nice.
All right, that's one letter, dude. Add one letter to make it a new word. Let's get a hint.
Dude, Download Youth Ministry just joined. What's up, guys?
Woohoo! All right, so we're going to add a letter and see who can guess this thing. The letter is D.
Ooh.
All right, first person to throw it in the chat gets the point. Who's got it? The letter is D. What could this word become with the letter D added to it? We're spending way too much time on this word. All the other words were apparently easy. Is anybody getting it?
Oh, Noah got it.
No, well, he doesn't even count. Wait, which Noah?
Your son, Noah.
Wait, you did?
Yeah.
My son counts. I thought it was the adult Noah. All right, so Noah's got a point. Keddy's got a point. Anastasia's already won a prize. Next word. Yeah, it was paddle, by the way.
Oh, shoot.
Q-U-N. Oh, I remember this one. Everything I want to say would totally give it away right now. All right, what letter could we add to this to make it an amazing word? What if I gave a physical hint? Does that help?
Nobody's right so far.
Oh, Steven Anderson got it.
Steven Anderson got it? You got the...
Yep, he did.
Queen?
Yep.
Yeah. My Wayne's World impersonation, whatever. They don't know what that is.
That one's faster than mine.
Queen. All right, so to recap, Noah, Steven
have
and
one.
Kenny all have a
one.
point.
Yes.
If one of them gets another point, they get the Elijah sticker and a box of candy. I'm so satisfied with these stickers. All right, next word. Ooh, actually, this one seems kind of easy.
A little
I don't
bit.
know. Let's see.
Yeah.
What can the challenge is it's going to be typing a lot of letters. It's going to be sometimes I see when we took a mission trip.
Oh, Kenny already got it.
Kenny got it. Nice.
Centipede.
Michael O'Hara, you spelled it wrong.
My favorite mission trip story ever. My son Noah, when he was 10 years old, came on a high school mission trip to Nicaragua, and he died. He told us in front of the whole church. A bunch of high schoolers were painting in this one room, and they all came out screaming. They were freaking out. They're like, "There's a snake! There's a snake!" And I was like, "What? Seriously? How big?" And they're like, "It's huge!" Like, losing their minds.
It was
17, 18-year-old dudes, like legally men. So I go in there, I'm like, shoot, what are we going to do? It was a dead centipede this big with ants crawling on it and eating it. Whatever. So don't be like that.
That's crazy because snakes don't have legs, and centipedes have a lot of.
There was so much wrong with it, especially the part where it was only this big, and they're like, "It's a snake!" Whatever.
Okay.
AAIN.
But in Texas, snakes are actually a problem.
Nicaragua, they are too, but it wasn't at that particular. All right, so Kenny's won a prize, Anastasia's won a prize. We got Noah and Steven sitting on a point. AAIN. What could this be?
Micah.
Pain.
Micah said pain.
No, he didn't
No,
get
he
it.
didn't get it.
No.
No, he's no. There's no.
Like maybe it was like.
Who said Anakin? That's pretty funny. It's
Yeah.
wrong, but it's funny.
Raisin was a good
There's the
guess,
N
but
already
remember
up
it's
there.
one letter.
Yeah, raisin's a good
All
guess,
right,
but
let's
one
get
letter.
a hint.
Ooh.
S. Oh, Oh, I remember what this one is. This is what happens when I look at it like 2 days before, and then it like percolates back, and I'm like, anybody getting it?
No.
It's a little violent for a church game.
We got
it's,
Dylan thinks it's Asian, which is not.
No,
right.
man. No, that would. I was like, trying to look with that word.
You guys
Is
are
anybody
adding-
getting it?
No.
No.
People are adding too many other letters in addition. They're adding T.
All right. You know what?
Hold on, I want to see.
But I'm starting to get bored of it.
No.
Like, I'm going to sneak up behind you and.
Who said Satan? What?
Like, I just gave a hint, too. Nobody got
Oh,
it.
Oh,
Who got that?
Andrew Kirshner.
Andrew
Nice.
Kirshner got it?
Nice.
Assassin. Yeah, it's a church game, but whatever. Stuff happens. Assassin. So now Andrew has. Well, now we got so many people in the mix. We're going to run out
nice
of
job,
words.
Michael.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, this is going to be a race to see who can type out that many words first.
What's a string pool? What's a string pool?
What could it possibly be?
What's a string
What
pool?
could it possibly be? We're changing up. We got 2 words going on. What do we got? Who's the first person to figure out and type in the full words? It has to be the full words.
Oh, people can't see the beginning.
Oh,
That-
hold on.
it's so
Oh.
big. Sorry about
Bingo!
that.
Fixed it.
They said can't see the screen.
Yeah.
I moved it, Ben. Shut
No,
up.
no. Yeah. Just start typing the answer, Ben.
Apple walnuts.
Well, who is-
Trevor.
Trevor got it. Trevor got it.
I was like, it is not apple walnuts. Yes. Steering wheel. All right. I don't know why I emphasize the wheel.
I think it's pronounced wheel.
There we go. It sounds good to me. All right, so now we have another person with a point. This is turning into a lot of points. Ooh, Motaa. Mota. Mota. I don't know. I was about to ask Elijah if he has a guess, but he's standing over there looking at the answer. So never mind.
Michael O'Hara.
Michael O'Hara.
Michael O'Hara got it, Montana. All right, whatever. I drove through Montana once. Took a long time.
It does take a long time.
Didn't see much. It's a beautiful place.
Hakuna Matata.
I think there's 4 people in Montana. It's like Wyoming.
Oh,
I already know what it is. I knew it
What
that I
about
saw
this
it.
one? Who Elijah is just dying for you to hurry up and get this answer. It's killing him that it's taking people a while.
Well, he got it.
Who?
Trevor got it.
Trevor! So is that 2 points for Trevor?
2 points for
Oh my
Trevor.
goodness. Like every episode.
Well, actually-
Trevor's winning, so-
What?
right?
Oh, no.
Actually, he spelled it wrong. So technically, Ben Murray got
Oh, Ben Murray!
it. Ben Murray!
Somewhere right now, Trevor is like, "Are you kidding me?"
Wait, did Ben Murray
No, he
spell
didn't.
it wrong?
No, he spelled it right.
He spelled it right.
Micah.
Back off him.
Yeah, Micah's not as
Micah, you
funny.
misspelled it. Shoot. Let's go, Ben. Let's go.
All right, so we're gonna give it to Ben Murray.
No, you did not say Montana first. You did not. Whoever
Move
said-
on, man. We're way past.
Yeah, we're way
that.
past that.
Judge rules. Whatever we say is correct.
I saw the first one that came on. Oh, boy.
SRI senior. No. Yeah. What letter could you add to this to make a word? I keep reaching in my pocket for my phone and then being, oh no, we're Instagram living with my phone. It's throwing me off.
That's 2 letters, Ben.
One letter. All you need is one letter to make this into a word that many of you are familiar with. Some of you might have even used it today.
Jim Doyle got it!
Nice,
But
Jim
Micah
Doyle.
got it right after. We'll give it to Micah.
All right, Micah gets the
Siri.
Siri. There we go. I forget if we have another word or not. Oh, we do have another word.
Wait, no, Micah won. That's his second point.
Is it?
That was Micah McNutt's second point.
No, Noah had a point.
But Micah also
Micah.
had a point, didn't you, Micah?
I don't think.
I don't think he did.
I don't think he did. Elijah and I don't think Micah had a point.
Oh.
Micah rarely has a point.
Steven Anderson got this one already.
He did.
Yep.
Steven Anderson?
Yep. So that's his second one, so he wins. Yep. Nice job, Steven.
Annoy. I find it kind of annoying that he won.
Okay, so all these. Okay, first of all these people stand in front of it. Stand in front of it. All these people. Okay, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. For all the people who are arguing that you said it first, we're reading it as we see it. Okay?
Yeah.
So you might think you sent it first, and maybe on your feed it is, but on our feed, this is how we're seeing it. So that's how we're determining it. Cool? Okay.
It shows up in our feed in the order that Instagram receives it. It shows up in your feed when you typed it in.
Exactly.
But it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, it's just a box of candy. Chill. Okay.
And a pretty cool limited edition sticker. All right, so, but by now somebody probably has.
Oh, it's
Ben Murray.
Noise!
Ben Murray.
It is not noise.
Ben Murray got it?
I wish it was noise.
No, it wasn't that, though.
Oh, no one got it. You just gave it away, too.
Well, I thought she said Ben got it.
Sorry.
No.
Oh, no one got it.
No one got it.
Never mind. EO. You know what movie I love, and I don't fully understand what? Captain EO?
Thank you, Jim. I do look like Chunk. Thank you.
They show it every once in a while at like Disneyland and Disney World. Captain EO, the Michael Jackson sci-fi classic.
I don't
from
think I
back
saw
in the
it.
day, George Lucas
I don't think I saw
did
it.
it. It was like 30, 40 years.
I don't think I saw it.
We're still waiting on people to
That's a
stop
good-
making mistakes. You're making a mistake.
Oh my gosh, do we need a
A
hint?
That's a
mistake.
good-
R. The hint is
A
R.
mistake.
What do you think? Is anybody getting it?
People have good guesses like Neon and Ego, but those are not it.
They're
A
making a lot of
mistake.
mistakes.
Mistakes.
A lot of
A lot of mistakes.
wrong
They're making a
answers.
lot of mistakes.
One might even call it
Another word for a mistake. A mistake. Oh, Michael O'Hara got it. Thanks. Way to go, Michael.
Here's a quick one.
Was that his second one?
I think so.
I think it
is
was.
this the last
I know
one?
what this is. I can tell you without looking at it.
I knew a guy that used to wrestle these. He had a couple of them as pets. He would wrestle around with them until one day he realized, oh shoot, they could kill me.
Oh, Anastasia got it already.
Michael.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh, there's another
I
one.
forget how many there are. How long have we been doing this? We might call it after this one.
Yeah.
So, for all the points, which really means nothing because it's all made up anyways.
Oh, Ben
Lasagna,
got it.
got
Ben went.
Lasagna,
Ben
Ben
gets
finally
candy.
got it. All right.
Nice
so
job, Ben.
got lasagna. I'm kind of over this game. Oh my gosh. Normally we try to have people call in, but it's not really going to work on the format today because we're using the phone that we'll be calling in on with that. So instead, we're going to go back to the beginning because I went through it all. And in just a moment, Elijah is going to introduce us to another incredible cooking lesson. But admire the back of my head for a moment because it's amazing. I've been working on this. All right. So here we go. Trevor sent us in a theme song for Elijah's Cooking with Elijah.
He doesn't care about the weather. Answering on me doesn't look like Trevor, because I don't know. It's such an endeavor. Now welcome back to Elijah the
Technically, we could call people and you can invite them
What's
to
up?
join it and split the screen. That's what they're all saying. You can they can
Well, we can. Yeah, maybe we can try that after Elijah's cooking lesson.
Go to Elijah.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Cooking with Elijah / Elijah Does Whatever. Thanks for the song, Trevor. It's pretty cool. So, what are we doing today, Melissa?
Today, I am actually going to assist Elijah in cooking with Elijah because we are making pancakes.
Pancakes. I made that up. I don't know why I started doing that. So,
You just really like to come up with new and awesome theme songs.
So, for those who don't know, when I was in Austin, I actually worked in a pancake food trailer. It sounds like a joke. It's not. It's called JP's Pancake Company. It was a guy named JP from my church that I was at. And so, we made pancakes. So, that's what we're going to do. So, I got a little bit of expertise here. But
Yeah.
I would say you've probably got a little more.
Yeah, so actually my
Steven
family
would like you to make him some.
My family actually, I make them homemade pancakes on the regular. Haley was actually asking to have them this weekend. So I usually do like buttermilk pancakes. And my brother got me a top secret recipe from a local place that I probably shouldn't name. But we decided to call our aunt, we have the same aunt,
Okay, yeah.
Jemima.
Yeah, our aunt. Even though we've never
Shannon's
met.
disappointed.
Melissa and I did not meet until I moved up here, or until I came up here. We discovered we both have the same aunt named Jemima. So this is our aunt's recipe, secret family recipe. It's nuts. So yeah,
So,
it's pretty great.
you should open the box.
I will open the box.
Okay. And so when you decide to cook,
Instead of my candy, send me a pancake in the mail. Steven Anderson.
Do you want syrup with it?
so you should always make sure you have something to stir your pancake with. You
You
need
can use a spoon or a whisk.
measuring cup. Yeah, I don't use a whisk. They always
What did I
break
do
at my
wrong?
house, and so we just use spoons.
Oh, there's a tab I was supposed to open and I didn't.
Oh.
So I failed at opening the box. So things are going swimming. Okay, to be fair, when I worked in the pancake truck,
Nothing was boxed.
everything was already done when I got there. And we had all the batter was pre-made. Well, because like the guy who I did it, he always had it ready. And the cool thing is he had them in those little like squirt bottles, so you could just, you know, you just squirt us.
Was anybody on this feed supposed to go to Disney for spring break that's not going anymore? Because I was thinking that we should try and make Mickey Mouse shaped
That'd be fun.
one. All right, so how much?
2 cups of Aunt Jemima mix and a cup and a half of water.
Perfect.
Ben Murray was supposed to.
Oh, Ben,
Sorry,
this
Ben.
this Mickey pancake's for you.
And Steven Anderson says he was supposed to.
Yeah, they were going to.
So
Oh, they're
Ben
going
and
to
Steven would like
Disneyland.
some Mickey pancakes mailed to them. And Ketty was supposed to go to California.
Aw, I'm sorry, guys. I feel for you.
When pouring, you got to make sure you get the mix in the cup.
No, that's not too
I know. I'm
Hey,
trying,
Catherine! What's up?
trying to readjust here.
Catherine Pulick just joined.
Nice, hey, Kat.
Okay, second cup. Is,
All right, second cup-ish in. We're kind of working around this griddle because the griddle is warming up.
We will now place our secret family recipe box out of the way.
Ben says watching Elijah and Melissa cook is better than Disney anyway.
Oh, Ben is such a nice guy. Can we send him something else? We need to send him something extra.
How about some pancakes?
You know what? Elijah will do a safe drop-off today for you, Ben.
I will.
All right, so this is 1.5, and so I'm using my half cupper. Just
Yeah,
it's
someone
not
else,
that much
Anastasia,
extra.
had a convention postponed.
and then you're using only one. Alrighty.
Shannon missed the beginning of the stream and wants to know if Elijah gave an explanation for that shirt.
I did not. Do I need to?
I don't think so. I think it's delightful.
My mom hates it.
My whole
But that
family
makes
wears
you better.
Hawaiian shirts once a year together for a restaurant we go to at Rehoboth because it's fun
Oh, you want to
and gets everybody looking at us weird.
Now, when you're making something that takes a lot of, hard mixing, make sure that your muscles are strong enough to handle it. And if they're not, go find somebody else in your household that can make sure everything is mixed.
I wonder if Elijah did the push-up challenge the other day.
I didn't.
It was on Instagram,
I
man.
don't have Instagram.
I feel like every broadcast at some point we talk about Elijah not being on Instagram.
Yeah, Matthew and I would be talking about something that happened, and Elijah's like, what are you talking about? Like, he didn't even know about the photo contest until the other day.
Ha ha ha, your mom's pajamas.
What?
Ben Murray said that. I don't know.
Ben, you are
Oh, he
becoming
said
one
to
of my
look at
favorite
Shannon's
students.
comment. Oh, because Shannon said
All right.
it looks like your mom's
That was the
pajamas.
one. You guys planned on that. All
And
right.
Jim says it's all in the wrist.
So, actually, one of my favorite ways to transfer pancake mix is actually reusing the measuring cup. So this is the water one. So we're gonna reuse it to be able to get it on. Do you want to try to make Mickey Mouse shape?
No.
Should we compete? Who has the better Mickey Mouse shape
That's
pancakes?
stressful. Okay,
Yep.
I'll use the spoon. I'll use the spoon. You
Alright.
use the cup.
That's fine. I already told him I'm gonna win. And you have to flip your
It's
red.
a tiny pancake. Are we doing silver dollar pancakes?
I'm trying to make a Mickey Mouse shaped pancake,
I don't know.
dude.
My bad. A competition. Look at the flick of the wrist.
Look at her wrist. Yeah.
That was Stephen Anderson. Jim Doyle says this is more cooking with Melissa than Elijah. Oh. I don't know, man. Elijah did all the mixing and stuff while Melissa was just standing there talking, so...
Oh,
Trevor agrees with me that that's a tiny pancake.
which one?
The tiny one!
Oh. Yeah, you might win, but mine'll be delicious. Mine'll be the one Ben wants delivered.
The, Stephen likes Jim's burn. Melissa says, Ben says Melissa's is better than Elijah's.
Just because it's
Hashtag
bigger.
Team
it
Melissa.
it probably won't flip that well.
Elijah should spin one on his finger like pizza dough.
What?
I don't even know. The, man, Elijah is like tweaking that thing.
I usually make mine
A lot of
for
intense
a
focus.
1-year-old and a 4-year-old, and they're just happy that it,
Shannon says
remotely
it's a
looks like it.
cute baby Mickey. And we have a hashtag going
Who's
now.
ready for my flip?
Hashtag Team Melissa.
Woo! That's all that matters. I flipped it. What?
Nothing. It's a...
It's Mickey. Are you kidding me? Mickey.
No, I know what it was. I was talking about all your screaming.
Part of my ear.
Oh, I scream when I make them at home too, because I got.
For real? For real?
Of course. I literally have a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. Everything has to be exciting.
Tweaking that hang. I could probably feed Elijah's to my dog and he'd still be hungry, according to Ben.
Maybe you're.
It's not.
Dog's metabolism is just too fast.
What was everybody picking on Elijah?
Right, yeah.
Thank you all.
The show is cooking with Elijah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was a guest.
And Melissa is currently cooking with Elijah.
Yep, you always have to be nicer to the guest. I'm the guest on this show.
We didn't think of a plate.
Melissa, I don't like yours because it looks like a deformed cup from the Bosmas.
A deformed cup?
Huh?
I don't know.
I feel like
Have
you
they
could-
not seen
I
it?
feel like you could have inserted any word there. A deformed. You could say it looks like a deformed potato.
Oh,
But-
the other Bosma says that was my dumb brother. Sorry. The
Oh, Danny.
Elijah said, Ketty says A for effort for Elijah.
Thank you.
Ben Murray says go back to making peanut butter and jelly.
Okay.
All right. I think, check it out.
I don't know if that's fully cooked, man. You got some light patches on there.
Dude,
It's a.
I like my
Ooh,
pancakes like
I
this.
offended her.
You want to show everyone
Sure.
yours? Well, can they see, like, full view of our pancakes?
not?
Yeah, they can see it. The pancakes are. Did you just cut off Mickey's ear?
No, just a little piece.
A little.
Aww, it's a baby
It's
Mickey.
cute.
So cute. See, mine got a little messed up in the flip, but it's beautiful.
I'm eating mine.
Oh my gosh.
I'm tasting mine too. You want to try an ear?
I'm good.
That tastes like a pancake.
Tasty.
Those are making me hungry.
This is the first thing I've eaten all day.
Make sure you always turn off your griddle when you're done.
Yeah, you don't want to burn things.
That moment you remember the time Elijah gave you a lesson for dissing crunching peanut butter. You need syrup.
I could use some peanut butter.
I want to see Cooking with Micah mac and cheese edition from Ben. Where's the syrup? Shannon just says no. She's not even saying why she's saying no. She's just saying no.
Thank you so much for inviting me on your show.
Yeah, thanks for.
I really enjoyed myself
Yeah.
today, and I get a pancake for the road.
Well, I used to, like I said, I used to work in a pancake food trailer. Pretty cool.
It's an expert, one might say.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna try something out here. I might regret it.
Yeah, I'm gonna set this bowl down.
Good call. You gonna
Whoa.
let someone live stream
That was
it?
intense. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if we can make this thing work. I have never Instagram duoed before, so I may or may not regret this. But if somebody would like to try and duo, how do we do this? Do you send me a request? And YouTube, I know how to do things on YouTube, and then that broke. So if somebody wants to try and do they send me, somebody chat the answer. Do I have to request someone, or do you send a request to duo? Because we'd like to get some updates on the feed from how people are surviving at home. So shoot me a request. All right, we got one
Disgusting.
with Trevor. What's going on? Is it working?
Yep.
I think I hit that. I was. It's trying to connect. Oh, there we go. What's going on, man? You surviving the pandemic?
Yeah, I was playing Monopoly with my sister.
All right, all right. So, what do you think of those pancakes?
Elijah's pancake probably ruined my childhood because I did not know that Mickey Mouse had his ear ripped off.
I
Apparently,
mean, it's like Gangster Mickey. Gangster Mickey.
It wasn't really.
Yeah.
It was just the whole ear was here.
so,
He's feeling defensive. I'm dying because I was in a room where they were cooking pancakes.
You got his ear bitten off. I might.
That might be too old of a reference for them. Oh my gosh, I'm in the room where they cooked them, so I'm like starving now. All right, but otherwise you're doing good.
yeah,
We mailed you some candy the other day, right? Did that come in the mail yet, or are you still waiting for it?
didn't come yet. Probably because the post office is probably just going crazy right now.
Yeah, everything's kind of slowing down. Nathan stole my phone there for a minute. He doesn't have Instagram shit. She's like, forget you, it's mine. All right, Trevor, good to talk to you. Let's get somebody else in here and see what they have to say.
Mm.
Remove apples and wine. All right, so you guys send me a request, and we'll get you on the screen. All right. So somebody sent me a request. What's going on? I was trying to think if I had a joke to tell. I don't have a joke. We got all these baby chickens. Bosma bunch. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Let's see. Which Bosma are we getting from the Bosma bunch? We are connecting. It's about to get real. Oh, my God. Are you cooking more? He's cooking more. He's cooking more, and now I'm like getting hungrier.
We want
right
stickers.
We're cooking them for you.
No, I'm not.
All right, what's going on?
I have to say,
You were
a lot
dreading
of
the
the pancake
baby.
was not that good. You were kind of ripped off. Like,
Yeah.
Can
So
I-
what are you
can I
guys
have
doing?
a
How are you
sticker?
keeping yourselves entertained at home?
oh, and I also got the Phillies. I mean, the Eagles.
That's right,
Jersey.
because you won that
Go
at the
Birds.
all-nighter,
Go
right?
Birds.
Yeah, I won this.
Go
It's an
Birds.
all-nighter.
Can I?
He's the one
can
that
I-
won the Wentz jersey.
Well, Danny, we'll send you a sticker just because you're
Yeah.
wearing
Can we have 2 for me? One for him, one for me, please.
They want 2 stickers to the Bosmos, one for each
Yeah.
of them. I don't know. We'll see. I'm looking to see if Melissa's writing it up. She's not writing it down.
I did. I wrote the
We want you to do a live feed cage match battle to see which one of you will be victorious and earn the right. No, I'm just making stuff up. So what are you guys doing? How are you guys entertaining yourselves during all this?
We're just in our dining room.
I'm eating my lunch.
Nice.
We got some chips and a sandwich.
Sweet.
Oh yeah,
This
and
is
we
making
also
me
got
hungry
these.
because I'm smelling that. I'm looking at their food. What in the world?
We got and we got baby chicks.
Oh, you guys did that too? How many of yours hatched?
Yeah. We got 12. None of them hatched yet, though.
Oh, not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Do you know what day they're supposed to hatch?
Probably on Monday, which is also my sister's birthday, so it'll be kind of cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Oh,
Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
still got a few days to go.
Yeah.
We did a batch. Ours hatched on Monday morning, I think. I don't know why I'm looking at Elijah. He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
So, go back. Oh man! All right. Well, I'm gonna hang up on you. We're gonna get somebody else in here before my
Got
battery dies. But it was good
I
talking
will
to you guys.
honor the sticker.
Good to see you. Yeah, she wrote it down. It's on the way.
Got it. See.
All right. Anybody else want to send me a request? Did somebody already? It's in the scroll and I missed it. Nope. Somebody else want to chime in before we end? Mail me a chicken.
Oh,
Ben Murray, that seems kind of mean. I don't know if the post office allows chickens in
I'll
the
handle it.
mail. We got baby guinea pigs, baby chickens in my house. It's like a barnyard. Thankfully, the only one that's really happy about it is our bearded dragon lizard because nobody's paying attention to him at the moment. So he's getting a lot of private time while we're playing with the chickens and baby guinea pigs. All right. Is anybody requesting to come in? Dial in. Last chance before we call it a day and end this live. Oh, here, Jim Doyle.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
Bring him in.
Please.
I'm a little nervous. Going live with Jim Doyle. See what happens here. Ah, there we go. Jimmy!
Why? That's so hurtful. In front of the entire youth group, no less.
I wanted everyone to hear that response. So what's going on? How are you surviving?
I'm doing work.
Yeah,
You know.
'cause you're- technically, I think we are too. So you teach in Pennsylvania, right? Or you're in
Nope.
Delaware?
I
You're in
teach in Delaware. Yep, Hodson Votech.
So does that mean you already have had to start creating lessons, or do you have to start doing that now with the
Yeah.
every-week thing?
Yeah, I'm one of those fun teachers who's been given work since we've been done, so it's great. Elijah, what's up, buddy?
I don't know.
You do look like Chunk. I'm sorry, I had to throw it out there. I mean, you're not quite hefty enough for it, but the shirt really ties it together. Ah, there it is. That's magical.
It was alarming.
It's gonna carry me through.
So are you giving extra homework during this break, or are you showing any mercy? Yeah, Jim told me he doesn't even let kids go to the bathroom in his classes.
That's
I
right.
don't.
Right, show him who's boss.
Well, you see, Matthew, there's one thing I remember from working with you as a summer intern is to rule with an iron fist and show no mercy at any times. Right, Elijah? Back me up. That's his party line.
100%.
Yeah, that's a pretty good.
You bend at
description.
any point, the kids will take advantage of you. You can't let that happen.
Get out while you can. I still got the shakes. I used to be normal.
Yeah. Now, unless it was way before 8th grade when I met you, you've never been normal. I'm glad I don't have you as a teacher.
Fair enough.
One of the girls just put that.
Anderson's insane.
I think he would be a lot of fun because he's got a bunch of like nerdy stuff in his classroom. Like you have Star Trek stuff in your classroom.
I do. I have the Federation of Planets flag hanging in my room.
How
I got Yoda up in the
video
corner.
for his students with Star Wars music.
Yeah, I taught my kids how to wash their hands to the Star Wars music. Yeah, it was great.
Step 1 to watch.
So, like,
put hands in pancake batter. Just kidding.
step 1, yeah.
Oh my goodness!
And then shake as many hands as you possibly can while simultaneously sneezing.
Big hands.
Teddy wants to know what grade you teach, Jim.
What grade do you teach, Jim?
9th and 10th.
9th and 10th. Right at the start of high school, traumatized us.
But you're my brother's favorite teacher. Oh, Bosma, that's nice. Aaron, don't go blowing up my spot. I see you in the comments. Be nice to me.
She goes to your school. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I think we're about to wrap this up. So talk to you later, Jim. It was good
Bye.
hearing from you.